Hello, my friends. Some of you in the recent comment section were asking us to explain to you what does it mean, what does this recent initiative of federal government of Canada mean to streamline processing of judicial review applications by Federal Court of Canada of study permit refusals. Answering your request. Now, in a nutshell, if your application for study permit has been refused and you or your legal representative has filed an application to Federal Court of Canada trying to challenge the decision of an immigration officer, you might end up waiting for 15 months, for 18 months, up to 2 years as of now, right? Simply because since the pandemic, the number of applications for judicial reviews, particularly pertaining study permits, has skyrocketed. So what the federal government is trying to do is to streamline this process and say, hold on for a second, that waiting line is unacceptable. Let us at least deal with this so that applicants would be waiting for 4 or 5 months, which is still too long, but that is something, right? Because there is over 20,000 of applications right now with the federal court waiting for them to be processed. Now, does it mean that Canada is getting closer to you? In a nutshell, not really. But it gives additional hope to the applicants. It gives additional hope for their legal representative to process applications faster and sooner, right? And you would not be waiting in a limbo for your case. Now, the whole situation with the study permits, with the working permits in Canada is changing because the landscape is changing. That was inevitable simply because we spoke about it before. Since the pandemic, the number of issued study permits has skyrocketed as well, right? And sooner or later, federal government would have to come to the conclusion where they would start to decrease in those numbers, where they would start to somewhat and somehow take these numbers under control. And that's what's going on in Canada right now. Now, in the other videos, we would be talking about the situation where federal government is putting a cap on study permits. And what does it mean for you? What does it mean for applicants from different countries? What does it mean for your spouses if your spouses are looking to apply for the working permit in Canada, and how to approach this situation? In a nutshell, if you would like to have a consultation one-on-one and discuss your case, what you could do to with your particular situation and make your family immigrate to Canada or come to Canada temporarily, feel free to drop us a line. We'll have a discussion one-on-one and see what we can do for you and your family. Stay tuned. Ciao.